Hey Sagittarius, and welcome to Loa Coach Didi. I'm Didi, and this will be a general weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 1st through July 7th, or thereabouts. Dates are approximate. Okay, Saggies, from the major arcana, we will ask the universe for the card that best represents the energy surrounding this week or this situation that will unfold, or the energy you're bringing to it. We'll see how that works out. Okay, and I should say the energy we are bringing to it. I am a Sag sun sign myself, so let's see. Can we get the major arcana that best represents Sag in this reading? Can't speak. This reading this week. It's a good thing the universe already knows my intentions and doesn't have to listen to my voice. Unfortunately, you do. Well, you don't have to. Okay, can we get the energy for Sag for this week from the major arcana? Okay. Ooh, wow, Saggy, look what we got. Tower. Ooh. Kind of like it, the tower. Okay. Can we, from the minor arcana, we will ask for cards for the physical, spiritual, and mental realms. So we'll start with the physical, please. What's going on this week in the environment of Sagittarius? Can we get cards for the physical realm? What's going on in our life this week? Well, cards are taking a long time. Can we get a card, 2 cards for Sag? What's going on this week for Sag? Whoa. Oh, and of course we get a ton of cards. That's way too many. Hey. Actually, Saggy, a bunch of cards fell on the floor, but only 3 stayed on the table. So I actually feel like those are our cards. Okay? So let's see. We'll just put those down here while I get the rest. Okay. All right. What's on the mind of Saggies? Mental realm for Saggies this week. What's on our minds this week? Wow, the shuffling is taking a long time. Universe, what is on our mind? There we go. What is that? The Page of Pentacles. Okay. And what is the message from the universe? Message, advice, spiritual realm. Can we get a card or 2 or 3 from the universe, please? Card 2. Oh. Queen of Swords. All right. Okay. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on in our physical realm. So let's take a look at that first. We have the 5 of Cups, followed by the 2 of Pentacles, and then the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is the order that they were in on the table, with the 5 of Cups on top. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups, it's pretty obviously, Saggy, that this week we're kind of looking at something pessimistically, right? Because we have, the 2 cups behind us that are still standing, but we're only looking at the 3 cups that are knocked over, okay, that are spilled on the ground. So, and we're looking down. We're not even seeing, like the the refuge in the distance there. And we don't see the bridge to the refuge. We don't see the upright cups. So I feel like we're being a little pessimistic about something this week, Saggy. Okay, let's so yeah, we're not viewing things. Okay, Saggy. So of course we're always going to have contrast in our lives. We cannot expand as spiritual beings, even physical human beings, without some sort of expansion, right? I mean, without some sort of contrast. So I think what's going on here is that we're going to experience some contrast this week. Nothing, I know we have the Tower, but again, the Tower can be really good. So there's something that's not going to go our way, and we're going to be looking at it the wrong way potentially, okay? If you're watching it in advance of this upcoming week, you can get out ahead of this. So can I. Okay. But it is going to bring us some sort of balance, okay? We are going to be able to, I guess, come to terms with it. It's not like, oh, yay, overall, we're ecstatic about it, but it's going to bring us some balance. And I think the balance it's going to bring is kind of what I was just talking about. We're going to recognize that, okay, we know we don't want this, but look at this, look at what it has brought me to, okay? Look at what I'm gaining from this, all right? And with the King of Cups reversed, I feel like this is kind of representing us. And like this is, I feel like we have a lack of alignment here. Which is kind of behind this, this pessimism, this looking at the, the situation wrong, or not turning around and seeing the other side of things. Okay, so we do have a little, but nothing major here. I know we have the Tower here, but what I love about the Tower is that, again, like it goes back to what I was actually saying about this. I feel like we're going to come to some realization here. We're going to come to some realization here that's going to bring us some balance. And we have the, with the Pentacles here, the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles here, these Pentacles are in the infinity sign. Because, we're infinitely trying to balance our lives and kind of seeing things from all different directions. And kind of coming to balance with the things that come our way. But with the Tower, what I like about that, because I feel like it's throwing out the old. So, and okay, so it might be a little unexpected, whatever this is, but when we turn around and look at it the right way, we expand. Right? So the Tower is the opportunity for a spiritual expansion, leaving behind the old, maybe pessimistic views, the old ways of looking at things where we don't see contrast for what it is, right? When we only look at contrast negatively instead of looking at it as an opportunity for expansion and for learning, okay, this is what I don't want, but you know what? This is now I know what I do want. And what's on our mind? So what the focus on is here is that I think what's on our mind is like we want the message for the journey forward. So in other words, I feel like we want to see how this is going to fit into our earthly realm, our journey. So if something contrasting happens and we are able to get some balance out of it, right? Now we're back to focusing on the earthly realm and saying, okay, well now where am I going with this? In other words, I kind of like this Page of Pentacles to bring me some sign or some message of what the journey forward is. Okay, what direction am I going in? This is what we're focused on and thinking about, and this is good though. this is good because it's kind of like, I feel like we're saying, well, where is this going to take me next in my, in my earthly physical experience here? Yes, I am a spiritual being, an eternal spiritual being, but right now I'm having this human experience and I want to see where this is taking me. Okay. And so with the Queen of Swords in the, as the outcome, with the energy that the Queen of Swords brings to the situation, for some of us, this could be a message, like advice, or telling us how we either are going to be or how we should be. And that would be in alignment with your direction and taking the experience forward, right? I mean, actually, I feel like she's moving forward, right? Like, I feel like this figure is kind of looking backward, the old way, right? The Page of Pentacles is looking this direction. And then the Queen of Swords is looking this direction. I feel like she's looking forward. She's got her hand out. So I feel like she's, approachable. Others can approach her and tap into her wisdom and her knowledge. And like she's willing to share with them. She's willing to communicate. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter if you're male or female watching this. It's the energy. The approachability of the Queen of Swords. She's not warm and fuzzy, right? But yet she is approachable. Like she'll share her knowledge. She's recognized for her wisdom, her knowledge, her experience. And so I feel like you're going to come out of this week either recognizing yourself for this experience and this new direction, and you're going to be really feeling good about yourself. So that, and maybe even others recognizing you, depending on what this is. If this is somehow related to your work or some other situation where others are involved, or even family, I feel like you might even be recognized for, wow, look how he handled this with such confidence and such wisdom, and kind of like taking that and building on it and taking that knowledge and that experience and kind of like ruling over your own realm here. So whether it's just you having this energy or even potentially being recognized for it, the outcome is very good. And I feel like you're moving forward with confidence. That's what I feel from this. So, it is a general reading. What the specifics will be for each of us will be different. But don't fear the tower. It's really a great opportunity for expansion. It really is, because for me, it's always about leaving behind old, stale beliefs or thoughts. Or in this case, I feel like it's negativity or negative ways of looking at things, or not being able to see the big picture, not being able to see the entire picture and situation. Okay. And from this balance that you gain, you'll leave behind you'll leave behind your pessimism here, and you will be focused on, okay, what's next? And you will feel wise and confident and kind of, I feel like almost like ready to take on the next quote unquote battle, right? I feel like you'll be less shaken up by the next tower, because there is a spirituality to this. Even though the result with the Queen of Swords doesn't feel as spiritual, she is sitting in the clouds, right? And she is wearing those clouds. She does, even though she's not the most warm and fuzzy member of the court, right? She is like approachable. Like you might even come out of this as an advisor to others. I I feel like what you get out of this will, in time, be shared with others. So you might have some lessons to teach others. And I think with the Queen of Swords, I'm getting the feeling here that it's your communication is very straightforward. Oh, of course it is. We're Saggies. Yeah. Your straightforward communication is going to end up being of value to others. Okay, bear with me, Saggies, because the more I talk, the more I manifest, if that makes sense. And okay, the Queen of Swords is really making tremendous sense to me now. This Tower moment isn't for you alone. Whatever this is that happens and that you learn from, and you're ready to take it forward in the earthly realm, is because you're going to be advising people, I feel. For some of you, it may even be in an official way, because with the queen, the crown, publicly recognized figure, right? But whether it is officially or just in a personal sense, your friends, relatives, and such like that, you're going to be passing on wisdom related to this experience this week, and it's going to benefit others. And your communication, your straightforward, no nonsense communication as the Queen of Swords energy, is what is going to attract others to you, and is what is going to make you that really revered advisor, I feel. Okay, I'm making this weekly reading way longer than it needs to be, but I just really am feeling this now, that your bluntness with people, being honest with them, this is going to serve others well, and it's going to make you feel good about yourself. So, and again, I do feel like this part of it extends beyond this week, and I feel like the Tower, the experience of the shakeup that you're going to be sharing with others, and that's going to help and advise others, I feel like that is extending beyond this week. So this kind of almost might be like something new for you, Saggy. It's just a weekly reading, but I do feel that extension beyond this week. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Okay. I really like this, Saggy. I hope you like it too. I want to really thank you so much for being with me. And you know what? If you're watching this in advance of the week and this turns out to resonate with you, I think it'll be way easier to turn around and look at the cups that are still standing still. And I think it'll be much easier for you to accept and embrace and maybe even enjoy whatever this sudden upheaval of the Tower is. So I do like this, Saggy. All right, fellow Saggies, have a beautiful week.